Law 15. Say what you mean and mean what you say. They're going to test you, man. Whatever you say out your mouth, they're going to make sure you stand by that. Bishop Dawn Magic Wand. The life. When I was about 10 years old, I took $100 bill from my daddy's dresser. My friends and I spent it all on candy. My daddy came to me a few days later and asked me if I took the money. Knowing my daddy was crazy and I was going to whip my ass, I quickly said no, sir. He got down to my level and looked me in the eye. Boy, I want you to tell me the truth, he said. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Because if you lie, I will tear your little ass up. I took a gamble. I said I took it. My pop smiled at me. All the man's got is his word and his honor, he said. I thought about that years later, when my bottom chick reminded me of some shit I'd totally forgotten. I had told her that she could be with her mother on Christmas. However, at the time, I was on a mission for a new Benz. If I let her go home, the rest of the stable would have wanted to go home also. This was one of those times when your honor is put to the test. I had to play this just right. Baby, go home and have fun, I told her. I said you could go, and I meant it. So goodbye. But me and those other chicks are going to stay on the road and get this Benz. The whole thought about it for a minute. Okay, daddy, she said. Since you kept your word, I'll stay and help you get that Benz. The ism. No matter how much of a hustler my father was, there were still certain rules that applied, even on the street. Saying what I meant and meaning what I said was one of them. It didn't prevent me from getting what I wanted, and it actually came in handy. I knew that hoe had a competitive spirit, so I used it to my advantage. She wasn't going to let those other hoes buy the Benz without her contributing. I found a way to get what I wanted without going back on my word, which probably would have backfired. I would have lost the trust of this one hoe, and I would have looked untrustworthy to the whole stable. Hoes will test you to the end. So if I said I was going to do something, I made sure it got done. When I said we were going to the Players Ball, we went. And if I said I was going to buy a new car, it got bought. Saying what I meant and meaning what I said got me out of an ass whooping, and it got me a new Benz. Whatever you tell a person, you better think about it before it comes out of your mouth. They say honesty is the best policy. That doesn't mean you have to tell the whole truth, but you always have to keep it real. With yourself, if no one else. Lying shows a lack of character and an inability to face reality. There are better ways to manipulate someone than to lie.